can. So some of these are from Vinted, and some of them are really good Vinted finds actually. And other than that, if I can't get a hold of it on Vinted, I will shop it elsewhere, mainly ASOS. Yeah, I've mainly shopped on ASOS since I was in high school, and I just don't really know where else to look these days, so that's where I get most of my stuff. And yeah, let's just get into the video. So today, this is the first outfit that I decided to put on. It's this orange. It's one shoulder. This orange is kind of different for me. I don't think I own anything like this. And I think it's super cute. It's got this kind of like draped, ribbed kind of sash detail. I'll show the full outfit in a minute. But I also have some accessories that I want to show you guys. Recently had one of my favourite bracelets that I actually showed you guys in the last haul. It was like big chunky stones. It broke on me, so I was really sad about that. So I got this one to kind of replace that. I've actually got a few bracelets to show you guys throughout the video. But I thought this like big chunky wavy cuff was really cool. And it just opens like a clamp. And yeah, I think it's really cool. The other piece of jewellery that is also new is this arm cuff. It's kind of like squeezing my arm because I think it's a bit too tight. It's a bit better. I got this when I was in Porto in Portugal on my holidays, and it was just at this little stall in front of a church in the city centre, and a guy was sitting handcrafting all of these beautiful pieces, and this was like the first one that I pointed out. I was like, wow, that's beautiful. And I was like, I don't know how you put it on or anything. I was with my boyfriend at the time, and the guy must have heard me, and he stood up and came around, and he said that I had a really good eye because it literally fit like almost perfectly, slid it up my arm and then like slightly adjusted it, and he was like, wow, that's perfect. I love this. I think it's so cool, and I like that it's like a kind of one of a kind piece as well. So nice. So that's my little arm cuff. I love this. I forgot to say this is from ASOS, and the top is also from ASOS. Of course, this is just from a small small business, I guess. I don't even know if he doesn't have a business, he just had a stall in front of a church, but I love this. Next is going to be a little bit hard to show you guys. As always, every time I do one of these, I struggle to like find a good way to show you guys the outfits because I don't really have enough room in my room to do that. It's basically these Camo trousers. If you guys watch a lot of my videos, you might have seen that I have Camo trousers, but they're kind of like a jean material. And I got these because they're like kind of like joggers. They're super baggy. Like these are size small, and they fit more like a medium on the leg because they're so baggy. pieces, and yeah, I may as well just get them from Urban. There was like only really like mediums or XLs, etc. And I didn't really know what size I was going to get either, because a lot of people were saying, oh, stick to your normal size or size down, etc. So I thought it was safer to order from Urban. I think that's actually the first time I've ever ordered something from Urban. Everything that I buy from Urban is always on Vinted, second hand. Online anyway. I've maybe bought stuff in store actually from Urban. But yeah, when I took the tag off, I was like, I need to keep that for ASMR. These are definitely one of my favourite pieces that I have in this haul. They're so comfortable, and I love how baggy they are. I think they're so flattering. I love them. They're such a good addition. I want to show you guys another one of my bracelet purchases. I think these are so cool. I love the clacky sounds they make as well. You might have saw these actually in my jewellery triggers video. They're like big chunky beads, but one of them is gold, and then they've got this big marble effect one. As you can tell, I'm very much a silver girl. I don't really wear gold very much, but I couldn't resist these, to be honest. These were the cutest little bracelets. I was in Matalan and I saw these, and they came in a little 2-pack. Like, I think that's so cute. So I had to get them. And I don't remember how much these were, maybe like £10 or something. But my mum has like a Matalan card. She gets a lot of offers from them, so I think I got like 10% off my purchase or whatever. But I really like Matalan. They have a lot of good jewellery and accessories. I also got this star clip. Which I love. I think it's so cute because I had like the worst couple months for things breaking. My bracelet broke. One of my necklaces broke. My favourite claw clip broke. And I had something else break. But yeah, it was like a chain reaction. One thing broke and then everything started to break. It was really frustrating. But I've replaced my bracelets and my claw clip for, I actually think, a better claw clip. I think it's cuter and it is slightly bigger, so it's quite good. So, and last but not least, for the Matalan jewellery, I got this like silver cuff bracelet thing. I don't know. I wouldn't wear it with these because I think they're two very different vibes. But I thought it was really good because you can adjust it. I could have it like tight to my wrist, or I could have it slightly more loose. Just however I want it, which is really good for someone with smaller wrists. And I just thought it was really unique. I also thought it would be good for ASMR. That totally influenced my decision to buy this, but I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. Okay, so let's move through the bunch. This top is from ASOS. And it's the kind of like the same material as this orange one. Only it's this gorgeous black currant, plum, kind of dark purple. Stunning. I had my eye on this for the longest time, and then I think it went on sale, and then it came back in my size. I need that. So it is this kind of like, I would say it's like a mock neck. It's not really like a high neck, slightly higher, obviously higher than this, but yeah, it does have a kind of mock neck, which you'll see when I try it on. And it's also asymmetrical. It's got this kind of like slit in the side, this side is slightly longer, and the right hand side has this kind of ruching, which I love. It was mainly the colour of this that drew me to it. I think this is gorgeous, so pretty. And these kind of tops I'll usually get in a size 6, but I find that a lot of these are ASOS design, these little tops. I think the burgundy top that I wear a lot and had in my last haul is also ASOS design. I just find them really cute and quite versatile and good like basics. I like a good block colour and then a kind of funky pant, so yeah, I think these are quite good for that. But I usually get a 6 on these and I feel like the sizing is quite consistent, which I like, and that kind of gets me to go back, because a lot of sizing on other sites and other companies I've found to be very confusing and inconsistent, so we take the win when we can get one. You can see the neckline a lot better with it on. It's kind of got these like, what do you even call these, like they're just like cut off, and I quite like that. I don't have a top that has a neckline like this, and I really like the little kind of mock neck. The little mock neck. I'm a big fan of this top. This top. I think I've wore quite a lot of these tops in my videos, so you have maybe seen them before. So cute. When I purchased this, I also got this little hairpin. And it's got this little flower with a little fake pearl, I assume, in the middle. And this is supposed to be kind of for like French twists. But this, I haven't got this. I think it's too heavy to hold a French twist, but I have wore it in one of my videos before actually, and I had like a half up, half down bun, and I stuck it in the bun, and it was so pretty. It was so pretty. So I definitely need to figure out more hairstyles to do with this. I think this type of thing would be really nice if you have a wedding or an event that you want to be a bit dressier for. Yeah, I think this would be so pretty. I just need to figure out how I can style it right, and how I can include it in my hairstyles, because that's one thing I'm really not that good at, is doing my hair and cool hairstyles. This is a little jumper that I got. I've definitely wore this in videos before because I've had this for quite a while. I got this on Vinted and I thought it was an insane find. It is Reclaimed Vintage, which are a brand that I really like, and they sell them on ASOS. I had this favorited on ASOS ages and ages ago, and it was sold out for the longest time. I never got hold of it, and it maybe did come into stock. I sometimes get notifications, but it's never something that I'm like set on buying, so I feel like this is something that I wasn't 100% on for the price. So I was like, yeah, I don't need it. It was probably like summertime, springtime that I was looking at it as well. Then, a few months ago, I saw it on Vinted for like 10 or 11 pounds, and it was like 25 on ASOS. So, it's brand new, incredible condition. When you scour Vinted like I do for certain things, coming across something that you really wanted is like the best feeling ever. It's the best feeling. So yeah, it's got this design. I think it's really fun and unique. But it's also, like, I would feel completely fine pairing this kind of like stripes, because it's not really a pattern, it's just like the material and the way it's been knitted to be like that. Like, I would happily pair them with these cargos because of that, but usually I wouldn't pair stripes with another print, you know. I forgot to mention that on the cargos they've got like a little metal what is that called? Logo. So yeah, love this. Such a good vintage find. And like that kind of thing, I love when I choose to wait and just hold off on buying something because I think it's too expensive or just not worth my money at the time, and then it all pays off. And further down the line, I still get to have it, but for a reasonable price. I don't know, I just love that. I love how everything unfolded. Another piece that has really nice texture. In my last video, I was showing you guys some of my gym stuff, and one of the pieces that I showed you was a yellow long-sleeved top by Women's Best. And I also had the matching yellow sports bra from that brand. I love the colour of those pieces, and I love the fit. They're so comfortable. Really, really good sportswear. So I had to buy another one. And this navy, I got the shorts too, but I think they might be in the wash. I can't find them anywhere. I got this navy one because it constantly goes on sale, so I got it for super cheap. This and the shorts as a set were super, super cheap. I really like having a darker colour option instead of my lighter colour ones. I would usually wear them to the gym, and this is like my running one. But I love how versatile it is. At the back, you can see it's got these little adjustable connectors, so you can take away this back strap and just have it as a holder neck, or you can have it as this kind of cross back, just whatever you prefer. You can change it about. I love it. It's so comfortable. Literally a 10 out of 10. I love this texture though for ASMR. I'm going to talk about a couple other pieces and then I'll try them both on. So this top I also got from ASOS. Can you tell I literally don't know where else to shop. Like, ASOS is just so easy because they send you notifications, everything's on the app, and it knows my sizing, it suggests to me things that I like because I've used it for so long, so I just always go back to ASOS. But if you have any other places that you guys shop that are good, please let me know so that I can branch out. But anyway, so I got this top. It looks ginormous, okay? It's not slightly over the size, but this black and yellow striped top, it is. Have I showed you guys a top that hasn't been a weird neckline or off the shoulder in some form yet? I don't think I have. So yeah, this is like a kind of slouchy fit. It fits really loose on the shoulders and quite low and off of one shoulder. I love it. It's so cute. It's so comfy as well. was filming, and I think I kept having to like fix my posture because there was just something like scratching at my back. It was so frustrating, and I was literally trying to keep them on so that I could scratch on the tags, but they're gone now. Bye. They are gone. So that's fine. I don't know, I just like it as like a kind of comfy chill piece, but it's made a little bit less, like a little bit more put together because of the way the waist is cut. I love it, so I'm going to try that on in a minute. But guys, first I need to talk about these trousers. They are the most unreal linen trousers ever. Now, I love a low waist. I fell into the high-waisted trap during high school and when I started uni, and it is so unflattering on me, and I actually find it to be really uncomfortable on me as well. I just don't like it. I don't like high-waisted stuff. It fits really uncomfortably on my waist, and yeah, I just don't like it. So low-waisted, I'm sorry for all you low-waisted haters out there. It's so much comfier for me, and it's becoming easier to buy low-waisted stuff, but I had to scour the internet for good low-waisted linen trousers. I finally found them though. These are the best. I tried so many different linen trousers. I had a really nice Primark pair that I took away to Asia last year, but I wore them on a night out and they were white. The bottoms were black when I went back to the hostel, so they had to go in the bin, unfortunately. I did replace them while I was over there because they were like one of the only trousers that I took, if not the only trousers I took, and they were fine for the time, but they are very, very short and quite sheer because I just got them from like some random shop. But these are everything. These are so good. These are from Hollister, and they are the low-rise super baggy linen blend pant. They have a kind of slightly stretchy waistband with a little tie at the front here. The fly is obviously down. I love this colour as well. It's not, I like that it's light, but it's not white, so it's a bit easier to keep clean. And they have good deep pockets. None on the back, but that's fine. I actually prefer the way they look like that. And I feel like it's quite rare to actually have belt loops on linen pants, so I like that. Not that I would actually put shorts at the time, but I ended up having to throw them away when I was on my trip because they got really, really dirty and kind of stained. So I was looking through pictures and I came across the picture of me in the changing rooms trying on these, and I was like, oh my god, I should have got those shorts. They are so nice and the perfect, like, these are another kind of low-waisted fit. They looked perfect in the picture. I was like, I'm crazy, why did I not buy them? I get why I didn't buy them at the time, but I was feeling really, really sad at not having bought them, and I didn't really have nice cargo shorts for going away this year. So I was on Vinted literally every day looking up Hollister cargo shorts. Could not find these for the life of me. And then I found them. I found them in my size, in the same colour, the exact same short from Hollister with tags on. You can still see that it's got like this little plastic bit that I've not cut off yet. But it had the tags on as well. Like, what luck is this? What luck? So this is another amazing vintage find. Again, I really love that Hollister make these adjustable waist while also still having belt loops. Yes, absolutely amazing. I love that. These are just so nice. I love the colour, and green is my favourite colour, so anything khaki is perfect. They also have this little button, and you can pop that down and fold these down. Amazing. These are just so good and really versatile for summer outfits. Super comfortable as well. They also have really good coverage, considering they're still like kind of mini shorts. They are, you know, you don't need to worry. You don't need to worry. So yeah, amazing. I'm not over this vintage find, to be honest. So, my last is actually an Urban Outfitters jumper. It is super oversized. I think this is like a small or an extra small, and it is really, really wide and boxy. It also is kind of like this, where it kind of falls off your shoulder, which I love. And yeah, this is super cute. It's got this drop shoulder and really long sleeves, like ridiculously long almost. They kind of get in the way if you're not careful, if you don't roll them. But I think this is just really cute for going into kind of winter time, and yeah, you can never go wrong with like a big slouchy jumper. was the only hat I had, and it just looked silly. But I got this hat. It's green. Athletics. Green because it's my favorite colour. I got this on Vinted because I just wanted a kind of like plainish, kind of like washed denim. You know, this isn't like a, I don't know how to describe it. This one's kind of the same, a kind of washed look. I just wanted something like that for when I go out on runs. I like putting a hat on because it keeps the rain out of my eyes because I live in Scotland, and also if I am bright red, I kind of just hide my face. I can hide my face if I'm running by someone. So yeah, this is my running hat really, but I wear it if an outfit goes with it. So I got this because I kept stealing my dad's hats, and I felt like that was unfair on him, me running and getting his hats all gross with my makeup or sweat or whatever. So I got this off Vinted, and it was really good, priced wise. I think I got it for like £5 or something. I saw it in the shops. It is from Bershka, I believe. Yeah, it's from Bershka. And I'd ordered this on Vinted, and then was in Bershka like the following week, and I saw this on the shelves still. It was like $12.99 on the shelf, and I got it for like half of the price, if even that. So yeah, always worth checking Vinted. So this is where it all began. This is where I got the hat. Ball running. And then my parents went to Malta and brought me back this lovely Malta hat. And it's got cat hair on it. My cat is sleeping back there. Malta, heart of the Mediterranean. And it's a little kind of turquoisey blue colour, which is really cute. Very similar to my green one, but I love this. They're just so good for when I go out running. And then I really wanted to get one that was a kind of more for fashion rather than running. Like I've worn this a few times with certain outfits, and I think it looks really cute. But I just wanted something that was maybe a little bit bolder and could be like a bit more of a statement piece in an outfit. So I went with this camo leaf camouflage print that is quite popular right now. I love it. I think it's so cute. It's still got cardboard in here, which is why it looks a bit weird. It's got cardboard on the back. Crushing my hair for you guys to see it on. Yeah, I just think it's really cute, and it's like neutral colours as well, so it can still go with a lot of things while being a bit more of a statement piece. And this is also from Bershka, so maybe they have good hat selection. Here in Scotland, like you always just end up under an umbrella or like drowning in hoods, and I think this is a good way for I don't know, like your rainy day outwear to still have like a bit of something else going this piece kind of is like why I ended up getting this specific hat. These are, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have already seen these a couple times on there. You may have saw like majority of this stuff actually on there. But these are some jorts. Now, pause, don't judge, because these are sick. Now, I'll admit, I used to think that jorts were ugly. My opinion has changed. My opinion has drastically changed. I never thought that I'd be able to pull off jorts. I don't even know if I necessarily did pull these off, but I think these are so fun. I absolutely love the print of these. This like leaf camo is really, really fun to me. And these are also Carpenter style, so they've got this little loop on the side and back pockets, front pockets. I added the chain by myself. But yeah, these are so fun, and these are genuinely maybe my favourite piece that I have got in a while. They're so fun, and I intend on still trying to wear them in winter. I don't care. I think these are so fun. Like, they're super fur style as well, because I wore these on a night out before. I wear them just like kicking about during the day with some trainers on. You can wear them with heels. If you know how to make these super wide arms, like opening at the top here, and it's pretty much almost completely opened at the bottom, apart from like the wings of the arms. I just thought this was super cool and really fun for like layering, especially with outfits when it starts to get really cold in Scotland. Layering can kind of ruin that, but I thought this would be really, really fun. It's got this quite like wide open knit pattern. I just love it. I think this is so fun. And yeah, I got some really cool outfits with this over the summer, and this is like the perfect item for when you go out for like dinner or drinks at night when you go abroad and the temperature drops and it gets kind of cold. You want to take like a cardigan or something. This is kind of like a cooler version of that, I feel. So it is very, very useful. Moving on to the things that I bought when I was on my trip to Barcelona. Okay guys, these are the only shoes I have to show you guys. When I saw them in the shop, I was like, I need to get those. These are so, I feel like they're so 2000s, so brats. The wedge sandal. This is everything. I needed it. And I don't have any type of shoe like this. I feel like these are so underrated because these are so versatile as well. I would love to wear these with like a jeans. Even with the Urban Outfitter cargos, I feel like these are just really, really cool. They are suede. And they even have my size, which is quite rare for like in-person shops. Got these studs around the entire shoe. And they're silver as well. Silver buckles. The buckle is adjustable as well, which I love. Yeah, these are just amazing. I've wore these once and they did scar my foot. I'm just gonna leave it at that. They are maybe need a little bit broken in, or I need to plaster my feet before I wear these. But they're so cute. They're so cute. I'm like Monica and Friends when she buys the boots that are like killing her feet. They're so cute. The wedge is this like dark fake wood pattern. I love it. These are so cool to me. So yeah, I really like that these are like a heel as well without actually being heels. And yeah, I feel like this was a great purchase because I will be wearing these if I end up going places that people are like, oh, I'm gonna wear heels, and I'm like, oh, I really don't want to wear heels. These bad boys are coming out to play. They're just so fun. I love them. And I won't be trying these on for obvious reasons. Those were in Poole and Bear. I think I got all of this in Poole and Bear actually. Yeah. So this kind of matches the shoes as well. With this kind of studded pattern. It's also suede, whatever. This is adorable. Little fringe brown bag. It's also really, really roomy. It's like a decent sized shoulder bag because sometimes I feel like you get a shoulder bag and it fits like a lip gloss. it's quite long, like it kind of bumbles up at like a weird area on my torso, like right at my hips, where my like hips meet my waist type of area. It goes to like a weird length on me, so I don't know. This is kind of just a basic. It was very cheap, so yeah, another little basic, and it's quite thick and stretchy, and like, yeah, quite thick material, which I liked. So that is another thing from Pull and Bear. I have two more things to show you guys. So this is one of the last things that I have to show. And these guys, I have been living in these. Usually when I'm filming, I am filming and wearing this pair of shorts because they are so comfortable. But I have like a nice top going on the top, so you guys don't even know. But these shorts are everything. These are from Minga London. I don't think I've got anything from Minga London before, but I've saw a lot of their stuff and I like their aesthetic, but I've just never ordered from there before because their stuff is like a little bit pricier. But after I got my jean shorts, I was like, I really want like a comfy pair of similar kind of length, just shorts. And I found these, like at the back, they got this little pocket with a star on the back. So cute. They come in black and this like washed out grey kind of colour, and I went with the grey. I think it's quite cool. Amazing, massive pockets, super stretchy, but adjustable waist. These drawstrings are like so chunky as well. I think I got a new customer like first order discount on these as well, which was great, but they are still on the bit, like a bit pricier side. I have genuinely never been happier for an investment. These have definitely been worth it. I have literally not, like, this is probably one of the first times I've not been wearing them for this video, but yeah, they're so comfortable. I wore these travelling to Barcelona and back, I think, as well, and they were everything. So comfortable. They are very heavyweight. I usually get quite cold on a plane as well, so I wasn't too sure if shorts would be a bad idea, but they are like a heavyweight kind of jogger or hoodie type of material, and they are fleeced inside. So because they're fleeced inside, I was like, I think I'll be fine. Completely fine. Super comfortable. I love these. I love these so much. These shorts are ginormous. Like, so huge that I almost was like, these were too baggy, but they're perfect. sauce. I'm not actually sure. I think it's probably Desire, an American brand or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, I got the money sauce anyway. This is the front. It's got a kind of like high neck, and then it is just a bodycon, long, super long dress, very thick. It's double lined, so not see-through at all, and it's this kind of slinky material. Slinky. Super soft and smooth. But, guys, the part that made me get this dress is the back. It is completely open with this kind of draped material hanging down at the back. It is stunning on this. Like, as soon as I put it on, it's one of those pieces of clothes I was like, yep, keep. It is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So I love this dress. I am absolutely in love with this dress. I'm so happy with it. But yeah, the back is like what sold me. I put some pictures of this up on my Instagram, and I'm in love. I think it pictures really well as well because of the back, and it's something that I have been quite self-conscious about because of my scoliosis scar, but this just made me feel really pretty and like confident about it. I wore this when I was in Bordeaux, and a girl complimented me, and I was like, she was the nicest girl ever. Like, that's a true girl's girl coming up to someone and saying like, where did you get your dress? I absolutely love it. Best feeling in the world. So even as he loves this dress, she's come back for the dress. So that is the end of the haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This was way bigger than I had remembered. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the fabric scratching. And if you like my outfits, you should go and follow me on Instagram, because I post pretty much all of this is already on my Instagram.